Good morning. So in today's video, it's going to be a continuation of a series that I had started about a month ago. Basically, the video was about like how I'm gonna get six packs within the next 90 days, and I made like sort of like an update video within a week, and now it's been 4 weeks, so I'm now giving you like 4 week update. So hopefully today's video is going to be informative because there's a lot of things that I didn't expect that happened. There were a lot of surprises in the midst that I'm going to be talking about in this video. Hopefully it'll give you a little bit of insight of how simple it is to start losing weight and start losing fat specifically. So without any further ado, let's just get into it. So just to give you like a benchmark of where we were, in case you forgot about the last video, in case you haven't watched it, I decided that I'm gonna get onto a 90-day cut, which will be so exactly what I did was the first week that I spent while on a cut, which are not included in these 90 days. In that week, I just established what my maintenance calories were. So I used an online maintenance calorie calculator, and according to that calculator, my maintenance calories came down to something like 2400. And when I started eating those calories, my maintenance calories were actually in 2400. I was gaining a little bit of fat, and when I was eating 2300 calories, I sustained that weight throughout the week. So I established that my maintenance calories are somewhere around 2300. After the first initial week, I then slowly started my cut. In that cut, I did a few things. I decided that I'm going to start taking creatine, and I decided that I'm going to start lifting heavier than usual. The reason behind taking creatine for the first time in my life is because cutting often causes you to lose muscle in conjunction to the fat that you're losing. So it's like a little bit of muscle loss is always said to be inevitable. And I felt like if I include creatine into the mix while also eating more protein than I was eating previously, I feel like I would have very good chances at maintaining and even gaining a little bit of muscle during these 90-day phases, because I didn't want to go through a phase of losing muscle, of even maintaining muscle, let alone like losing muscle. So that was like really a big thing that I was concerned about. That's why I bumped up my protein intake by 20 grams, I think, and I also started taking creatine. These were the additional supplementation that I did into my normal diet. In addition to that, when I started cutting my calories in the first few weeks, so right now it's technically been 5 weeks since I started. If you count the maintenance week, it's been like 6 weeks since I started dieting technically. But I'm not counting the first week because that was just like me trying to lose all the water weight, so that the next few weeks that I lose the weight, it's just gonna be fat. And that water basically I didn't want water weight to confuse my calorie calculation, so that's why I spent a week just eating like a couple of calories, like 250-300 calories below my maintenance, so that I'll just quickly lose all the water weight, and then I was just left with losing the normal body fat, which is very typical. When you start dieting, there's like 2-3 days where you just rapidly lose like 1 or 2 kgs of weight, and you just don't know what's happening. That is usually just your body expelling all the water from its body. So you because that's something that your body can afford to lose without any problems. So the fat, it usually conserves, because fat is like protective, right? It's essential for your body, so it usually prefers losing water weight as opposed to your fat. So the first instinct of your body is to just expel all the water weight. I wanted that to be over before I started this phase. Alright, so I think now you're all up to date about what I did. I started my cutting with 500 calorie deficit, so I started eating 1800 calories instead of my normal 2300 calories, and I still only eat 1800 calories, and I've been losing fat like clockwork. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, probably this month started at 1st of September. On 1st of September, my weight was 68 kilograms with 23.3% body fat, and you can see all my other body stats that I probably shouldn't be sharing with you anyway. But anyways, my starting body weight was 68.2 kilograms, and in the first week of this fat loss diet, I lost my weight came down to 67.80 kilograms with 23.1% body fat. So I lost about 0.2% body fat. And then on Monday, my weight again went up to 68.2 kilograms, because like on Sundays I cheat a little bit. I eat like a little bit extra calories, or maybe this was the day when I did my 1000 push-ups challenge, so I ate a little bit extra. So anyways, my weight again came up to 68.2 kilograms, so exactly what it was the first week. And at the end of this week, my weight was 67.90 kilograms with 23.1% body fat. So exactly what happened in first week. Second week I did the exact same thing. So my weight bumped up again and then it went down again. The third week of this fat loss period, my weight was 67.37 kilograms. This is probably the lightest I've been in a very long time, right? So my weight was 67.35 kilograms with 22.8% body fat. And at the end of this phase, my weight was 67.05 kilograms with 22.6% body fat. So this is when I started really losing fat. This is when I also started incorporating walking into my daily routine, because I wanted to include some form of cardio, because I wanted to start building that habit before I actually want to include that. So now I'm only doing like 5,000 something steps, which is not that much, but it's still like significant. It's like 100 or 150 calories, something like that. So I'm still like I'm still like in a very big deficit because of that, but it's not as significant as like 10,000, 12,000 steps, right? So this is when I started incorporating that into my normal daily routine. And in my fourth week, which is my final week, at the beginning of this, my weight was 67.45 kilograms. So basically exactly what it was at the beginning. Again, I fucked up. And at the end of this week, my weight was 66.35 kilograms. This is the lightest I have, in my opinion, been in years, with 22.2% body fat. And if I show you my weight today, it's 66.25 kilograms, which is 22.2% body fat. Let me do some calculations for you. So the first day of my dieting, my weight was 68.20 kilograms, right? So 68.20 kilograms minus what my weight is today, which is 66.25 kilograms. 66.25 kilograms. So I have lost exactly 1.95 kilograms, which is roughly 2 kgs. And that resonates completely to my plan of losing half a kilograms per month, which half a kilogram per week, which comes down to 2 kilograms per month. Even after cheating, even occasionally eating way more calories than I initially anticipated I'm going to, I still ended up losing weight. And and I would argue all of it is fat. Really quick, in the screen you'll be able to see my before video. This is a video that I took on 6th September. Check it out. Right, so and this video is of me today. This video I took today, and today is 1st of October, as I showed you. This has been my fat loss journey. This is exactly what I have been doing. This is exactly what I plan on following through. I will say that I have started to slow down in terms of losing fat, and there were times when I messed up on my diet, when I ate way less protein than I was supposed to. There were times when I ate way more calories than I ate just shit food in general, and I am going to rectify all of that. Next month is going to be stricter than it was this month, and hopefully I'll be able to lose just as much weight, and hopefully by the end of this fat loss phase I'll have successfully lost 6 kilograms of body fat, which honestly, when I started this fat loss journey, my weight was roughly 70 kgs. Now I am 66 point something. So I have already lost like 4 kilograms. If I show you pictures of me before and after losing 4 kilograms, you probably will not be able to tell that big of a difference. But that's just how our body works. You have to have you won't be able to notice how much fat you've lost, but I can physically feel me being lighter. When I wrap my hands around my waist, I can feel it be tighter than it was before, and that has been the biggest difference in my opinion. My waist has just shrunk down. My abs haven't gotten a lot clearer. My bicep vein has gotten a lot clearer. I don't know if you can tell, but this was not especially my right bicep, it did not have this vein. So that is new. So 2 kgs is a significant amount of fat, and I do believe that it is all or most fat at least, and I plan on going just as strict on my diet. I have yet to come across the time frame where I just stop losing weight, which is when I will like start to deduct the 500 extra calories. That time has not come yet, because I feel like I can still continue to lose fat if I just keep walking more. So incorporating walking has just been amazing, because it is enjoyable. I like that, and it also like makes dieting a little bit more effortless, because I can afford to eat a little bit extra and still lose weight just the same. And also it is like a good way to rectify your cheat days. So if one day you eat like 200-300 calories extra, you can just walk like 5,000 extra steps that day, and you will like completely nullify that. So that is my experience. That has been my 90 days. That has been my 30 days or 4-week update of my cut. I have achieved what I wanted to achieve this month, and I hopefully will be able to do so again the next month. Again, this is my before and after videos. The physical changes are not that apparent, but I do feel way lighter, and my body just feels way different. My guts feel more clear, my muscles feel more defined, and I just feel like I'm less fat in general. So anyways, that is what cutting feels like. That is what cutting, in my opinion, is going to look like for you as well. So hopefully that was informative. Hopefully you found some value in that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.